going, YouTube? You know who I am, and I'm actually here for a little bit different reason right now. I just downloaded and played a couple days ago the demo to Gravity Rush, and I just want to give a little feedback on the actual product that I got to play. First off, it loads up pretty quickly. The demo installed, of course, to my Vita pretty seamlessly. I did a little bit of play time before. It's only like maybe like a 10-minute demo, but it very much is a pretty good game to start off with. The actual controls are actually really intuitive. You don't really play around with the touchscreen too much, but you definitely get to use the bumper buttons and also the analog sticks. The only thing about the game I really didn't like is that it can get a little disorienting because the actual setting, you can go flip upside down and this, that, and the other and all that. But I was really, really surprised that it seemed very seamless. It didn't seem like it get kind of jaggedy when you are doing flips and whatnot, and actually getting around to playing the game a little bit. So the combat system is very seamless as well. You just kind of go at it. Very, very natural type of combat system. I very much liked it about that. So I'm actually expecting a very good game to come out of that demo that I played. We'll see how it goes. I might be able to pick it up, but I actually had a couple more games on my radar before I go and pick that guy up. So, but another game that I just got done playing before I started shooting this video is, I think it's called what is it called? Let's go ahead and just bring up the PlayStation Vita here. Oh, crank it up. I think it's called Dragon Alliance, but I'll just go ahead, bring it up, and see exactly which one it is for you guys. And of course, warning, warning, warning. Well, by the way, I want to show this to everyone. The Avengers. You know you gotta love it, but what is it called? What is it called? Dungeon Hunter Alliance. Very much kind of a middle of the road type of feel to it. Plays a little bit like kind of Diablo, almost like Diablo for a handheld. So at least most of what I've seen people playing it. Very much that same kind of third-person look to it. Well, actually, we'll go ahead. We'll boot it up real quick. You get to see what I'm talking about here. I'm very much into like downloading the demos before I even attempt to buy the game, because I definitely don't want to drop $30-40 on the game and then end up being disappointed. So, but we'll go ahead and start her up here. This is an Ubisoft game, by the way, and also GameLoft did a lot of programming for the game as well. So we'll go ahead and we'll boot it up. Let's see, loading. It's the only thing I really have about this is that you'll see the screen for about a good couple minutes in some cases. So as you can see, loading, blah, blah, blah. It's a little bit of a pain, so. But it's still bringing up, blah, 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 blah. That's not looking, the graphics are very, very good. Definitely a little bit better than I expected. So you can only do the single player. I ended up picking the mage for this particular little setup here. So we'll go ahead and bring it in, just so you guys can kind of see what the look of the actual game is. But it does have like side quests and things of that nature. Let's go ahead and loading. Gotta love it. Still loading. It's almost like my PS3 video, WWE 12. Alright, so here's how it generally looks. You know, basically gives you a nice little control breakdown as well. You can double tap for a fairy spell, drag finger to guide the fairy, pinch in to zoom out, pinch out to zoom in. So, which is nice. But of course, now as you're playing it, it's not bad. It definitely gives a little bit more of the Diablo vibe than most people would expect, but it's not that bad of a game. Mostly what you're seeing here is just me kind of playing around with the actual thing here, but see if I can actually get it up here in the a bit better. There we go. I died. Oh well. But it's just kind of a look-see. I'm not sure how much I got into the actual camera, but it's not bad. One other thing I started using, which is mostly used by a lot of Japanese right now as far as like individual users, is called niconico. Watch video and upload. You can do live streaming as well. I'll go ahead and tap that real quick. Nico. But what this basically is you can watch direct feeds from different people, almost kind of like Justin TV with this live stream for like iPhones and whatnot. It's not bad though. It's actually doing a NASA broadcast right now. While E3 was going on, it did a live stream from E3 as well. But there's a couple different options. You have official broadcast, user broadcast, and Japan broadcast, which is interesting. So we'll actually just go to Japan broadcast, and there's a lot of different options. But just, options. A lot of different options. But it's not a bad little app. I got to play around with it a little bit. It was something new that I wanted to play around with. So very much is also easy to use too. So if you want to kind of get a little bit of a kind of a play around feel, that's definitely something nice to do. A little bit of a break from YouTube, and I might actually think about doing some streaming from it. But we'll see. Play around with some Nico on your Vita. I believe it's actually a brand new app that they just started using. So, but I just want to go and go over a couple things with you guys, give you guys some ideas of what's going on. But I want to thank everybody for watching. If you have any other questions about the 2 games in the app that I brought up here, go ahead. Right down there, there's your comment. Hit me with some ratings, subscribe, follow me on Twitter. That's also on my channel page. I have a direct link up to my Twitter as well. So, I'll thank everybody else for watching out there. You also have a good weekend.